Hey, Veronica. So we're back. Hasn't been super long. So we're working on this morning. Sickles. Sorry, give me a second. I'm gonna hang this back up. Oh, so, goddamn. Be ça. Oh, that goes all the way around. Also, hanging it up by definitely not the right part. That's quite possible. Anyways, sorry, I'm back. Brain. Clearly, my brain isn't all the way back, but that's okay. So, this morning we were continuing on the work that we were working on yesterday, and what we're working on is we are trying to get the filter pushdown to be smarter, and we made some progress on that, whereby we won't push down filters through projections where we're using the alias, because I think that's, generally speaking, not ideal, but we will split the filter into multiple parts and we'll push the part through that is not using the alias. However, sometimes I think the right thing to do is to push it down through the alias. And to that end, we're going to do a bit more work on that. And so I think it's good to sort of think about what the situation is where we would want to push it down through the alias. And I think the pretty much the like one situation where I think we would want to push it down through the alias is if we're being built on top of a relation that has unhandled filters. Now, sorry, not unhandled filters, that can handle our filter, right? Because if the base relation can handle the filter, we want to push it down as far as possible because we want to get it next to the base relation so that it can be handled over. This is maybe, I think it's a reasonable idea. So let's go find it. So we're going to go back to our good old friend. That's not what I want. What about this? Let's go look at my pull requests. Oh yeah, okay, the other thing that we're gonna do is do a little post. Join me for working even more filter pushdown. Plan for today is to push, is to switch predicate push condition to look at the base filter and see if the base filter can handle predicate before we push through directions. Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. Oh. There we go. There we go. Oh, cool. Cool. So there we go. I did my post, so maybe some folks will come and join, despite it being what's it called? Friday. Yes, that's the thing. And I think less people are likely to like join us on a Friday because, you know, they probably got other things going on a Friday afternoon that bring them joy and excitement more than, you know, watching me code. So yeah, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna go find the test suite that I was working on, and it's filter pushdown suite. Yeehaw! Filter, yeah, not what I wanted. Okay, filter pushdown suite dot Scala. Okay. Here we go. Push predicates that the base relation handle. We're going to say always push predicates that the base relation can handle. So what are we going to do? Hey, let's go ahead and we're going to grab there we go. And then we're going to go over to our filter pushdown suite. And we're going to go find test string relation. And we're going to instead make a val test string base relation push down everything relation adder A, adder B, and adder E. Okay, now we're going to make a class push down everything relation. Let's go find extends local relation do we need to extend local relation or just base relation? Let's do extends base relation. Depth equal context. def schema is equal to def. What else are we gonna do? Override def unhandled filters. Filters is type array filter equal to array of filter, and we are just going to return sequence empty array. A special fake local relation used to verify that we push everything. We push everything the base relation is able to handle. Huzzah. Okay. Oh, it's not sequence. It's going to be array. Sorry. And it's not array empty array. It's array empty filter. Array. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Let's go back here. I don't want. There we go. I don't remember if I ate any of these, but I don't think it's bad if I eat more. So, huzzah! Okay. PQRS. Next is, what else are we missing? Oh. Oh, base relation. Okay. Base. Yeah. It's from interfaces.scala. Okay. Org Apache Spark SQL sources. Base relation. Huh. What? Oh, fuck. Sorry. Damn it. I'm not doing... Okay. Oh, inconvenient. Wait, what? Object-based relation. Not an object, it's a abstract class. I don't think that's going to do it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're going to do a clean compile because this could be like a little dependency graph unhappiness. It's going to take a hot minute. The other thing we're going to do while that happens is we're going to figure out where, That's going to be inconvenient if we can't access base relation, but that would also mean that, my understanding is not correct. Which, honestly, not too surprising. It's got, like... Yeah. Oh. Data sources dot Scala writes the given logical plan out to this data source and returns a base. Let's go take a look at data source dot Scala. Okay, base relation. Writes the given logical plan out to this data source and returns a base relation for the following reading. It's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, let's get some questionable techno-axe music going. Alexa, turn on Holden speakers. Huh. Good. Let's go def. Read data frame reader. Okay. Data frame reader. So whatever. So this just goes ahead. Load. Spark session calls. New data frame. We get our data source builder. And then we do builder.build. Oh, this is going to, damn it. Huh. That's weird. Are you... Ah, that's why. Section.scala inside of 4. And then... data frame reader dot scala. Yeah. So normally data source v2 utils. Okay. Data source v2 utils dot scala. Fantastic. Load v2 source. There's a whole bunch of shit. Don't really care. And we go ahead and we call data source v2 relation create table catalog ident. Okay, data source v2 relation. Okay. Data source v2 relation. Extends data source v2 relation base. Data source v2 scan relation extends leaf node with named relation. Cool. Table catalog ident. Yeah, so I think we want data source v2 relation. Maybe that's our problem. Okay. Take a look. Scans. SQL. Scala. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, data source v2 scan. Data source v2 strategy. Oh, interesting. What happens inside of this? If the scan supports runtime v2 filtering. Okay. So we would look for something that supports runtime v2 filtering instead. Ah, God damn it! This is the fucking. Oh no. Whatever. Okay. Something sweet. What's our sweet called? Oh, okay, yeah. Filter pushdown sweet. Okay, filter. Oh, okay, filter pushdown sweet. Line 68. Push down everything. V1 relation. A string. V1 relation. Override def. Override def. You are going to extend supports runtime v2 filtering. And you... God damn it. Actually, wait, no. I don't... Is this true? Okay. Let's go take a look at this. You, my friend, extends scan. Scan extends any ref. Not most useful. Not most useful. Curious. Supports pushdown v2 filters. Go take a look. I want to see where we call push predicate inside of this code. Not a lot. Oh, let's go look at pushdown utils. Okay, maybe there's interesting things for us there. Pushdown utils. Okay, push filters. It takes a scan builder. Push limit, push offset, push top end, prune columns. Two output adders. Okay. Where do we call push filters? Push filters. List filters. Push down util. Yeah, I can't. Push down util. Okay. Interesting. Org scan. B2 scan relation push down. Okay. Okay. Cool. Or whatever. Interesting. Interesting. So one option that I'm looking at here is that we could instead use whether or not we can translate the filter as a decision as to whether or not we want to push it down. That's another possibility. But I don't. I don't know if we actually need that. Let's go take a look at who all implements unhandled filter. Would work better if I could spell. Oh, unhandled filters. Okay, JDBC relation is really the only one who seems to have implemented it. Damn it. Okay, so that's not great. Well, let's go see who implements this. Not a lot either. It's JDBC. That's it. Really? Wait, what? Okay. Okay, Kafka source provider does. Let's go take a look at data source strategy. Source data source strategy.scala. Okay. Actually, here. I guess this is the other one. Apache Iceberg. Let's take a look. Apache Iceberg. GitHub. Do they, my friends, implement handled filters? That's a no, but almost certainly they are going to implement what are they going to implement? Supports pushdown filters or supports pushdown v2 filters? Yeah. Great. So both. Okay. This is fine. So that's great. And use a public class. It's not a local scan. Filters that can be pushed down partially. Pushable filters and post scan filters. Really, are these pushed predicates? Wait, this doesn't do number 2, pushable. There. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. The problem is that push predicates doesn't necessarily reset the builder every time. And so that is something that I can't depend on. And that's not good because we need to be able to depend on that, I think. Can I... Let's go take a look at the scan builder class. Scan builder.java build. Yeah, not... Yeah. So let's not... Don't love it. I really don't love it. Let's go take a look at the supports. runtime v2 filter. Supports pushDown v2 filters. Pushes down predicates, returning the predicates that push down predicates and return. Oh. This is inconvenient. Well, extends scan to scan. Yeah. So we could get the class. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Logo scan. Turns a factory to create a partition reader for each input partition. Now, scan builder returns a scan, and then they can have this in there, but okay, let's go look over here. Supports runtime v2. Spark batch query scan. Um, well, could do clone. Or we could do a deep copy. Clone isn't, these aren't case classes though. This is problem. Spark batch query scan. Well, so we could push everything that can be converted, assuming that we can find a v2 relation. We could, but okay, the other thing I'm really, unhandled filters is like 100% what I want, right? Like this is what I want. It's just not in the code. Oh yeah, Icar, great question. So I'm working on Apache Spark, which is a distributed system, and I'm trying to change a little bit of how we do filter pushdown. And so, you know, yeah. I'm wondering if I can like make a copy of Spark, like, because it's going to be serializable. Are they going to be serializable? Oh no, they might not be. Damn it. Uh, um, hmm. Filter returns nothing in this one. Weird. I didn't think we could do that. Ah. Interesting. Filter. Runtime filter expressions. Ah. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it, iCarve. Oh. The scan. Wait, okay. Ah. Returns attributes this scan can be filtered by at runtime. Okay. That's good enough, I think, for our goal here today. So what I would say then we want to do is, although no, because, okay, here's my thought. Like, on one hand, yeah, I would love to just like go ahead, call filter attributes, get back a list of named references, and then see like, hey, are these the references involved in the filter? If so, we should push it. But for example, that's gonna fail in a rather significant way for pushing, say, a regex filter in most cases, because frankly, Iceberg probably can't push a regex filter reasonably. So like that's a little uh oh, cool, Hellcarve. Sorry. Thanks for the correction. Appreciate that. So the other one is supports pushdown v2 filters, and there here this one the scan builder, we can push predicates and we get back predicates that are pushed. So that's cool. There's no guarantee though that calling push predicates is going to reset it. So I don't know. Right. A mixed interface for data sources can implement this interface to push down v2 predicates, which uses v1 filter and is less efficient due to internal external data conversion. Okay. Push predicate. It's great. Fantastic. Why? There's no... Like, we don't say anything about, like, what the desired behavior is for multiple calls of this. The implementations that I've seen so far all reset each time we call push predicates. So that's great. But we also so the data frame reader or scan builder. Okay. We don't. Now, this is the other thing that I was looking at. It's like we don't seem to actually use push predicates very much. There's push down utils. Push predicates. Push filters. Similarly, not group-based. Oh, supports push down catalyst filter. Supports push down. Great. But like, do we call it anywhere? V2 scan relation push down. Let's go take a look. Yeah, V2 scan relation push down. Push filters. Okay. Okay. what I'm thinking about. So if it's a filter and its child is a scan builder holder, that is the case where it can do a push down. Scan builder holder. So okay, we got some different things I could do here. I'm thinking. Oh, okay, scan builder holder. Right. Okay, let's go take a look. Scan builder. Who? Friends. Scan builder holder. Okay, what? Scan builder holder? Data source v2 relation. Oh, my friends. Okay. There we go. So what we could do push down everything relation. How did I discover this issue and what is the motivation to solve it? That's a great question. We upgraded some code at my day job, and we noticed that there was a double evaluation of filters, and I did a lot of looking at it, like a lot, and I came up with a short-term workaround, which we still use, but you know, not ideal. Okay, cool. This is how we do the push downs. And anyways, so working on a long-term fix because short-term fixes have this annoying habit of ending up in production if I don't work on them immediately. Okay, data source v2 relation. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Supports push down v2 filters. Special fake. Okay. Push down filters and data source. Base relation. Schema. Oh, what else do we have? filter. Oh, array dot empty filter. All right, great. So I think we got this. Just test string relation PDA. PDB and PDC. A, B, C. Okay. Cool. Okay, base. We'll drop this one. Okay. Okay. Import. Okay. Oh. This is getting really complicated and annoying. And I'm increasingly thinking of just wait, actually, Don't like this. This is, I mean, this is complicated in the like fiddly, not particularly interesting way. How would we? How would we do this? Like, part of me wants to just like, actually, wait, what? Scan builder holder. Okay, wait, okay. Scan builder holder extends leaf node. So, what would we know here? So this has got like, this keeps track of what we've pushed. Um, hmm. Hmm. Okay. I'm wondering, because this is getting annoying. So we know at this point we're gonna have a scan builder holder. That like somewhat simplifies my life. We'll have a data source v2 relation. Oh, God. Hmm. JDBC relation. Pushed predicates. This is using the v1 API, isn't it? Damn it. Okay, what are my other data sources? Hmm. Strategy. Okay, what could we do here? Data source utils should push filter. Interesting. Let's go take a look at data source. Utils script-r should push filters. Interesting. Not super useful. So my friend, so, well, what I'm thinking about right now is we split the filters as we do, and we push them down, but okay. Yeah, so here I'm gonna do something really kind of sketchy, and here's my excuse. And the excuse is we should always make a copy. Yeah. Okay. Let me. Override def optional. Or private Spark false. Is this filter optional? Is this filter optional? Optional filters are evaluated elsewhere upstream, but have been pushed as advisory. So if a data source can handle the filter, should, but we don't need to evaluate it if the data source cannot handle the filter. Okay, this is getting funky, and this is a different approach than the one I was thinking about earlier. Okay. Advisory filter. Condition is type expression, files of type logical plan, extends filter condition file. Advisory filters are filters which ask for the input to be filtered possible, but can be safely ignored as there is a non-advisory filter further up the chain, which will define filtering. Although still not ideal because we'll double eval potentially, although not really, because the cases that will double eval are the ones where we've got a projection. Oof. Okay, so that's like one possible approach, right? And so in this case, what we would do is we would push these advisory filters down always regardless. And then if the data source can handle it, great. If not, whatever. Does that seem reasonable? This could be reasonable. Could also be not reasonable. Three different ways kind of we can go. So we can keep going back with the like, okay, the benefit of the advisory filter over checking to see if the data source can support the advisory filter is that whether or not a data source can support a filter is kind of like fuzzy. Right, it might be able to partially evaluate a filter, in which case we'd still want to push it because it supports the filter partially, but you know, we might not want to all the way. The other option is we can like go back to my like, is this an expensive filter versus a not expensive filter logic. And that's nice because you know, it simplifies things a lot. The reasons against doing this are like this introduces another type, and it gets kind of confusing. Potentially. We could also just like push through all of the simple filters regardless, and that's another pretty okay option. That's like maybe the least amount of work. So that one has some appeal, I would say. If we always push the cheap filters, then cheap filters, then that's good. I They've each got their trade-offs, I would say. Um, right, because let's go back to this v2 scan relation. Right, and then we would do here, let's write an implementation of this and see private Spark, def advisory. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is eh. Um yeah. Pardon me. Advisory filters. Skip. All right. We'll do this. And we'll implement it and we'll see how I feel about it. Oh yeah, let's go find extract tables. We can get rid of that. Um, if okay, here we go. If stay up is not empty, advisory child. Advisory filter, advisory condition, advisory condition, place alias, pushDown.reduce. So replace pushDown with stay up. So we're going to replace stay up with advisory. 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 Components which do use components will be, oh yay, I'm glad you enjoy it, will be pushed as advisory optional. Will be pushed as advisory optional and evaluate and let up post projection the final evaluation. All right, this is getting kind of out there, but hey, that's what happens, I guess. Filter pushDown, filter pushDown Scala. This table anymore. Yeah. Extract tables. Logical operators. That's catalyst. Filter. Hmm. Doesn't make sense, but let's try that. How can this... Hmm. Hmm. Okay. This is probably going to fail. Well, this should fail. Because we've introduced these new advisory filters into... And data type result. Okay. And these advisory filters should only be pushed. These advisory filters should only be created in like somewhat specific events. Not super uncommon, mind you, but like where a filter is on a projection. Uh, okay, cool. So yeah, let's go. I'll take a look. Oh, empty dot reduce left. Okay. Optimizer 1823. Okay. If pushDown dot is right. False if okay. Project.copy child is going to be grandchild. So we're essentially exit now filter and you are advisory condition. don't like this code. Well, okay, let's finish this code and see how I feel about it. Oh yeah, okay. Else. Okay, so now they should fail with like plans don't match because now we've got I don't like this solution. Yeah, okay. Try adding advisory filters. Okay. Git revert. I don't like this one. Yeah, I don't like this advisory filter idea. I do think what I might do instead is yeah. The other case, what I want to do, push down, stay up. Yeah. And so what I'm going to do here is else if con yeah. If nothing changes or the filter is cheap, it's will push it. Con equals replace or pond dot cost. Under 200. Cool. So now what we do is if it's cheap, we always push it. Oh, okay. 200 with 100. I don't remember what I set my magic values to. I'm just kind of picking some stuff. Changes. Push it. Else if place dot expected cost is less than cheap. Okay. Pushing cheap filter. See here. Oh, it's 5. Probably go and do some other things. Okay, cool. So here, yeah, that's more or less what I would expect. So what would we do here? Yeah. So it's expecting that we don't push it, but because it's a cheap filter, we do push it. This is a bit of a hack. I don't super love it, but I think this might be an okay trade-off. The other thing that I'm thinking about, this is maybe a bit of a hack too. Okay, let's go over back to filter, filter pushdowns, Scala. This is a bit of a hack. So what we do is we Oh, I put this in the wrong place. Sorry. That's why. And this is yep. There you go. So this is a bit of a hack. I don't super love it. It is. It's better than nothing, I think. I think this is expected cost. If it's cheap, we can push it. In the future, we might want to use. If it's cheap, we can push it. It might be useful for concrete eval. For it might eliminate more data quickly. And it may also be something that could be evaluated at the storage layer. You may wish to improve this heuristic in the future. Other thing that I'm thinking about, how else can we improve this? What else could we do in the next like 10 minutes? Well, let's run this test, see if it passes. All right, cool. Clean up a little bit. Yeah, remove the lens and use the heuristic. Oh yeah, that's the other thing that we could do. So stay up is going to be of type addition. Okay, the other thing is am I shadowing this later? Okay, so if there's no filter aliases, we can push the filter through as is. That sounds great. If there's no left behind aliases, we've either used all of the aliases in our filter. We can try and split it to see if we can push individual components. through that do not use any of the aliases. Sure. Pushdown is empty. Okay, I mean, it's not perfect, but I think this is reasonable progress. So we're going to do a git push. And what else am I going to do? I'm going to think about this a bit more. So the other things that we could do, oh right, other heuristics that we could use could be if it's a filter that can be converted. That's great. The other one would be, can the data source handle it? Like, is there any other benefit? But I think, honestly, this is cheap, is pretty good. It's obviously not perfect, right? Like, I think there's some downsides to it. But I think this is pretty good. I think it's worth it. I think it's reasonable. So, I like it. We are going to go ahead and raise an alternative PR. So there we go. How do we, what's changed between these two? With projection pushdown. And then we're going to go over as a proxy for cheap. This is a more complex alternative to also moves parts of projections down so that the filters can move further down. And we're going to tag this as work in progress and create the pull request. Okay, cool. That's great. It's 5:15. It's Friday. It's time to get out of here. Thanks everyone for joining. Probably, honestly, I'm going to come back to this next week. I'm just going to try and finish things up a bit more. I got a bunch of things on site though, so I'm not going to be coming back to it necessarily right away. We'll see what happens. But thanks everyone. Hope you all have a very safe weekend. If you enjoy 420, I hope you have a safe celebration. Not your thing, that's cool too. Hey, I'm gonna drink some water, maybe work on the book, but let's definitely get some like sitting outside in the sun. My wife and I both call it plant time. Just get that sun into my retinas to convince my brain that everything is normal. So that's cool. Thanks for joining. Thanks especially for chatting, Mike, Elcar, and Pitsy. It's always great to have folks around. Booty Mashup is playing now, actually. So if you want, I'm gonna be putting on Booty Mashup myself, and we're gonna go and on Twitch, we're gonna raid that channel, and then I'm gonna watch it because I like Booty. Booty's pretty great. Oh, they changed the UI. Great. Give me like 1 second to do the raid. I think that's going to be... Nope. I should not have clicked ignore when it gave me the choice. Mod actions. I would like to... How do I raid? Let's see, can I do that from over here, maybe? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. I don't need auto mod. There we go. Quick actions. Huzzah. Okay, that's the ticket. What's this button? Raid channel. Booty. Let's go raid Booty. Sorry that took so long. The UI changed. So, okay, cool. Well, I'll see y'all around. I think that worked. I hope that worked.